When I first met the BooneOakley machine in Charlotte and their amazingly cool advertising headquarters, I knew our next awardee was the kind of creative that you could really bank on. To prove it, who did he choose to give his award tonight? His own brother, Michael Johnson, a systems engineer at VeriSign. Where are you? Come on up. You got to do the honors now for our Greg.
Good evening, everyone. All right. Well, I'm Michael Johnson, and it's an honor tonight to be part of my brother Greg Johnson's Next Generation Leadership Award. He has more than 20 years of experience in advertising, marketing communication, brand management, and brand development. His expertise and proven track record has helped build some of the most successful and identifiable brands in the world. Greg began his career at J. Walter Thompson as a media planner in New York. He also worked at Saatchi & Saatchi on the Procter & Gamble account on Tide, as well as new product development. Later, Greg moved out west, where he worked as marketing director and founding team member of the Jordan brand, which is a subsidiary of Nike. While marketing director for the Jordan brand, he helped create a marketing platform to transition Michael Jordan and his shoe, the Air Jordan, into one of the most powerful sport brands. Under Greg's leadership, the brand grew from approximately $100 million to $600 million globally. Greg spent several years out of corporate America and worked on the pastoral staff at the Mount Olivet Baptist Church in Portland, Oregon. Greg is currently the president of BooneOakley Advertising in Charlotte, where he oversees operations, account services, business development, and strategic planning. They have led campaigns for a number of well-known companies such as HBO, MTV, State Farm Insurance, and CarMax. And last spring, they were a contestant on AMC's reality show, The Pitch. In Charlotte, they've led campaigns for the Mint Museum and the Charlotte Bobcats. Currently, he's very active as part of the leadership team at Grace Covenant Church in Cornelius, North Carolina. Greg earned an MA in theology from the Western Seminary in 2006 and a BA in journalism and mass communication from the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill in 1990. He's the second of 4 children born to Harry and Mary Johnson. He is married to Carol Hedgepeth Johnson, also UNC alum. The couple has 4 children. They were born in this order: Benjamin, twin girls Micah and Mia, and the baby, whose name is spelled like Carolina, but it's pronounced Carolina. Please welcome my brother, my friend, Greg Johnson.
Thank you so much, Mike, for that wonderful introduction. I thought it was appropriate for Mike to introduce me because he was the one who actually brought me to UNC initially. I had always been a fan of Carolina from my early years, but he was attending North Carolina Central University, and I'd gone to visit him, and he said, "I've got to show you something." And he brought me over here to Carolina one night. And by the end of the evening, I was like, wow. I'm not going to tell you what we did. Just know that it was a wow. But not only that, he's an outstanding role model. Ever since I was a little boy, I always wanted to be like him. And he's a great man, husband, father, and a dear friend. So thank you so much, Mike, for that introduction. I thank God for just this honor, for the talents he's given me. There's no way that I could do what I've done separate and apart from his strength. And I really, really do thank the journalism school, Dean King, thank you so much, and the rest of the team for nominating me and giving me this great honor. It means quite a bit to me. I never thought that I'd be getting awards for something that I enjoy so much through the year. It's been this incredible adventure doing all the things that I've done. I would have never thought that I would get to experience the things that I've experienced. I thought that you just kind of go to work and you enjoy it and you get a paycheck, and that was kind of it. So this is a tremendous honor for me. I want to pay special tribute to the person who first introduced me to advertising, Professor John Sweeney. He is truly a saint. I recently found the first ad that I did in his class, and I saw he gave me a C on it. And then I looked at the ad, and I said, oh my God, he gave me a C for this? So he's a saint, that John Sweeney. John Sweeney has been a friend and a mentor and someone who has stayed in touch with me for the past 20 plus years. And he's always an ear for me. He would always call to see how I was doing. He would always follow up with me to invite me to the school, to speak, to mentor, and has just been an incredible influence in my life. And I just thank him so much for that, and I'm honored to know him. There are so many people that have been a part of my success. I brought the quadrant over here in the left. Our friends and family that have supported me throughout my career, uncles, brothers, aunts, friends, coworkers. Thank you so much for your support. I give a special recognition to my parents, Harry and Mary Johnson. They're sitting over there as well. They're the real saints and the real heroes in all of this because they put up with me for 40-some years. But they have a spirit of tenacity and fight in them that they've passed on to myself and to my two brothers and my sister. And even though they didn't have the opportunities that we had, my mother didn't initially finish high school. She has since gone back to do that, and she's been in college, been enrolled in college for a while now. My father has done a lot of amazing things as well, but they didn't have the opportunities that we have. But we are so thankful for them because they produced 4 children now with 7 degrees, with incredible careers, and a lot of grandchildren. So when I got my degree from Carolina, I gave it to them because I felt like they earned it just as much as I did because of the support that they've given me through that time. And then lastly, the person I want to really single out is my wife, Carol Hedgepeth Johnson. She too is an alum of the J School, as Mike had mentioned, but she's also had a distinguished career. She left the J School and went to work for Condé Nast Publishing, where she worked for Vanity Fair and Self Magazine, and then she went on to work in Nike as well in marketing, and then the world-renowned design firm Sandstrom Design in Portland. And then she went to take on the most important job that any person could take, I think, on the planet. She gave all of that up to raise our 4 children, and so for that I'm eternally grateful for her and for the great work that she has done. So please, can we give her a round of applause? So someone asked me the other day, some of you may know, a few of you know that I'm a preacher, so I'm going to be up here for about 30 minutes, so just settle in, bring some more coffee. Someone asked me the other day, why did I, in the middle of my career, leave all of this success that I was having and go to work for a church? And I said, well, it was in part because of the deep faith that I had and just the belief that I believe the church is the hope of the world. But it was also about this deep conviction that I felt like, given all that had been given to me, I felt a deep sense of responsibility that was really my call in life to give back, and that God had really given me all of this to really be a bridge to someone else, just like so many that I've already named have been a bridge for me. And so I told them, this young man that I work with, that I would encourage him to do the same thing, that even though you could make a lot of money, you can do a lot of great things, you can get a lot of awards, but just know that the things that you have been given are in fact given to you to be a gift to other people. In journalism and public relations and advertising, we have been given a great power to persuade, to create, to move, and to compel. And all of these are incredible gifts that we have to give away, and we can use our powers for good or for evil. And I know that because of the institution that we're all a part of and the people, the integrity of the people that we're associated with, that power has been used for good. But in closing, I just want to say this to the leaders, to Chancellor Thorpe and to Dean King and to my friend Dr. Clayton, who I invited here, who is the Vice Provost of Diversity and Multicultural Affairs. I just want to say to you, and encourage you to remain steadfast in what you're doing, your resolve to educate, to transform, to compel, and to persuade. I'm one of those reasons that you must stay steadfast. I would have never thought that a little black boy from a small town in North Carolina could achieve the highest levels in his profession, and then to be receiving an award such as this today. And it is because of the work that you do here at this school, this institution, and it is a very important work. It is a transformative work that propels people and helps put them on a trajectory of success, and for that I applaud you and I salute you. My final statement is really to David and Clara Oakley, who have given me the chance now to really to run this company that they have built over the course of the past 12 years. And that is a great honor that they have given me, and one that I hold dearly. And David and Clara, we're going to do some amazing things. So we'll probably be back here. They'll probably want us to come back next year to read some other award, I'm sure. Well, thank you all so much. This is a great honor. I really appreciate it.